Well, we were sitting there in the living room, and she looked up at me and she said, Mom, there's a lot of dust out there. Either that or there's a fire. And I said, oh, it's just because it was so windy. I said, it's the dust. It's from the dirt road. It's fine. I'm thinking, I wouldn't get up out of the chair because I was tired. Well, then finally about 45 minutes later, she goes, Mom, seriously, it's getting really, it looks like fire and there's a bunch of cars in your driveway. And so then I got up out of the chair and I went to the window and I went, oh, and because it was pure white, I knew it wasn't dust, it was smoke. And I went, oh my gosh, and there was like 3 cars because they were trying to figure out where it was coming from. I don't know if it was residents or what it was, but people were driving up our driveway to try to see where it was coming from. And then we went out the back door and looked out on the deck over there, and then I saw it and I went, ooh, but it was kind of over, it was on the top of the ledge, like where that truck is. So I thought, oh, it's fine, they'll get it, you know. And then it wasn't but in maybe 10 minutes or so later, the knock on the door, and it was one of the firemen. I just went and got a Ziploc baggie, threw my husband's medicines in there, and then I thought, oh, we're gonna come back. So I didn't pack any clothes. I left with what I was wearing in a Ziploc bag of medicine and my 2 kids. And we left, and then it was, from there, it was just all day, it just got worse and worse. So then we went and stayed with our son who had the wedding here. They live in town, so we went and stayed there for 2 nights. And then came home, and I kept getting on Facebook and I'm like, hey, has anybody seen our house? Is it still there? Because I figured somebody that knew us that was either out here working, whatever. And I was getting a couple messages from people saying, yes, your house is there, but they're fighting, Michelle, it's pretty close. And I was like, oh, you know, so we just kept praying about it, and we're just like, you know, what can we do? And then we came home Wednesday. So that was Monday, and then Wednesday we came home.